Hey Benny, this is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas, and in this quick video I'm showing you 3 easy ways you can beat your competition online starting today. Benny, you're probably asking, Devin, why the heck are you making me this video? It's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of business owners that they're just taking care of their customers. They're running their business. They don't really have the time to learn how the internet can work for them and bring in more of those customers. And so I found that a lot of them also are just not hiring marketing agencies because they don't know who is an expert and who is not an expert. So what ended up happening was I came up with this plan to make these attack plans and give them away for free, and a lot of business owners still ended up raising their hands and going, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this for me. So if you do want me to take care of this for you, give me a call, we can chat. If you want to take care of this yourself, by all means, that's okay too. I'm just giving you some free education. 3 things I'm going to talk about today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Now, content is anything on the front page of your website that can be read by Google and by other customers. So that includes all the text that's on your front page, all the text behind the images, and whatever the images are saved as. And what you want for your content is the content to be stuffed with keywords that have buyer intent. So I know you're in Garland. You're going to want to put in stuff like Plumber Garland TX, Plumbers Garland, Garland Plumbing, stuff like that. And to be considered an authoritative website in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words, if not all the way up to 2,000. So looking at your website, I like the color scheme you got here. It's a really clean website. It looks very professional. Shows exactly what they'd be expecting if they went with you. Content-wise, you're probably sitting close to about 500 words. You're going to want to definitely get that up to about 1,000 or 1,500. Let me see what you're at, actually. Let's see exactly what you're at. You're currently sitting at 510 words. So yeah, I would definitely get that up to about 1,500 words. Make sure that Google knows that you're an authority. If you look at Speaks Plumbing, they're sitting probably around the same 500 words. They are ranking higher than you, and I'll show you why in a sec. And then if you have Stags Plumbing for Garland, they're looking at probably about 1,000 words themselves. So what I would recommend, content is king. Definitely get your website up to about 1,500 words. That way Google knows you are the authority, and they'll start ranking you higher. Now, you might be asking, you have more content than Speaks. Why the heck are they ranking higher? The reality is it's not just based around content. It's also based around backlinks. Backlinks are the missing piece of the puzzle, and it's because Google is a popularity contest. And so Google looks at how many other websites are pointing back at you with links, which can possibly drive traffic from their website to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. You're going to get a much better effect from other plumbing companies linking back to you than you would if you said, like, had Pizza Hut linking back to you. Obviously, you're not doing pizzas. So I use a tool to check out backlinks. It's called Ahrefs. Costs about $1,000 a month depending on what plane you use, but it gives you a lot of really valuable data on the back end of your website. So it shows July 10th you had a pretty higher rank, and then it just dropped and it stayed steady. It's been staying steady ever since. You have 5 websites pointing at you with 10 backlinks coming from it, and that is leading to 0 people seeing your website. Now, not a bad start. Some people have 0 websites altogether. I'll show you why you want to get that up. If you look at Speaks, they only have 47. They only have 42 more websites pointing back at them, but that brings the traffic up to 325 a month. That's a lot more people clicking on their website, giving them business. And if you want to go even higher, you've got Stags right down the road. They've got 200 websites pointing at them. That leaves them 2,000 traffic. Now, I don't expect you to jump all the way up to this, but that's a goal to go for down the road. But what I'd recommend for you is to beat Speaks Plumbing, and that would add on another 50 to 55 domains at a minimum. Maybe adding on 75 just to make sure you completely dominate that marketplace. And a good way to do that is a good strategy is to go find out what they're ranking for, or what backlinks they have, such as like Ream, Homestead, Home Climate Companies, Plumbers, all that. Take those, put your own website linked in there, and then add some more on top of that. That way Google knows that you're the real authority and you'll have that #1 spot and get all those customers. The final thing I'm going to talk about is citations. Now, when someone needs a plumber now in Garland, they're going to type in Plumber Garland TX. It's the most searched keyword. And a lot of people skip this first spot because 1, most people have ad blockers, but 2, it's a large group of people who have just had bad experiences with ads, and so they stop clicking on them. So where most people go is right here to the Google My Business or the local map pack ranking, and to get in here, you need to have more citations than your competitors. Citations are anywhere on the web where your name, your address, and your phone number is listed in directories. And you're probably asking, what the heck is a directory, and how do I get into that? Directory is just a website that allows you to list your business's information. So you're talking about like Yelp, Yext, Facebook, White Pages, Yellow Pages, all these places allow that. And a good strategy to beat out your competition here is to just go and find out what directories your competition is listed in. Take those exact same directories, list yourself in them, and then add on a good another 20 to 30% on top of that as a space cushion. So once they realize you've taken the #1 spot, it's going to take them some time to catch up to you, and you can just add on citations every month and hold that #1 spot and take all those customers. So that's all I've got for you. I hope you found this very informative, Benny. The 3 things I went over for you today were content. You want to have at least 1,500 words on your front page. Backlinks. You're going to want to have at least another 50 to 75 websites pointing back at you. Make sure they're within the plumbing niche. And then you're going to want to find out the same exact citations or same directories these guys are listed in. List yourself in those same directories and take that #1 spot. So if you want to do this yourself, by all means, that's totally okay. I have no issue with that. It's a free education. If you want me to take care of this for you, you can always check out our website. It's SEODallasTexas.com. Here's our phone number. You can always call us here too. If you're on mobile, you click on this, it goes straight to our phones. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.